Hey there everyone, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you so much for joining me for this one. It has been a little scarce for videos, like I mentioned last time. I'm still going through some health issues. They do seem to be improving a bit, but I'm still trying to take it easy, so bear with me here. But I am very excited for the spotlight. This mod just released a day ago, and it's one that I really like. I know I like all the ones I spotlight, but this is just kind of really up my alley, and I like how they've done this. So this is the Factory Levels mod. This mod basically allows your production buildings to level up based on the production they've done. This works with assemblers and furnaces. So far, there doesn't seem to be anything in regards to chem plants or refineries. I would think maybe in the future that will come. But just a quick overview, and then I'll show you. You can kind of see in the background it running. But assembler 1s have 25 levels, and they upgrade to assembler 2s after 25 levels. So, like, they have 25 levels within themselves to upgrade the speed, and then once they hit 25, they just become a level 2. Level 2s have 50 levels within them, and then once they hit 50, they turn to level 3. And then level 3 assemblers have 100 levels. They don't turn to like a level or assembler 4, but 100 levels they do get pretty quick. So the stats to like the requirements. So the total amount of items needed to be produced for level 1 to hit its max levels. Assembler 1 to hit its max levels is 10k items produced total. Assembler 2 to hit its max levels of 50 is 125,000 items produced. And Assembler 3 to hit its max 100 levels requires 1 million items produced. Now, this is, to clarify, this is not per assembler. I was kind of worried when I first read this, but after some testing, this seems to be across your entire factory. So like all assembler level 1s are contributing towards this production goal. Same with assembler 2s have their own, I think, and then assembler 3s are like separate as well, but all of the same type are contributing towards this. And then stone furnaces have 25 levels. Again, they upgrade to steel after 25 levels, and then steel furnaces have 100 levels. It doesn't say the amount of items required to be produced for the stone furnaces. I would assume it's 10k, just like assembler 1s. But anyway, let's take a look here. So I have some of these running. I have these furnaces. I just threw some stuff in them. You can see each has produced around 50. So in total, we have about 200 items produced. And you can see they're level 4. And what you will notice is that the production speed, the crafting speed, has increased. So if we place this, it starts out at level 0, basically, just a steel furnace, and it has a crafting speed of 2. At level 4, it's already 2.24. It's already increased by 0.25, which is definitely not insignificant, and it really did not take long. And so it's basically, it's a little confusing. So when you first place, like when you place a new one, if you have buildings already leveled up in your factory, it won't just automatically places those. I would kind of hope that, but what it will do is after a little bit, it will like kind of sync and catch up. I noticed I did some testing, and that's the best I could tell. That once you actually start like using it and stuff, it'll slowly like it'll tick over its levels, even though it technically hasn't produced the required amount. So that just indicates to me that it is in fact like catching up to everything else. You can see it just hit level 1 even though it only produced 1 item. So obviously that would not really make sense. So it's, it's slowly like ticking up. It seems maybe every 30 seconds or so, maybe it's like, or every minute, it's kind of like adding a level on to catch up to the others. So this thing is kind of going. I'm actually going to take this out and put ore in so it goes a little faster. But you'll see that this one should hit level 4 before it produces like however many items this was, like 200. And then these are level 3, these stone furnaces. I only had 4 working, and they did steel, so that made sense, less crafts, but they're at 1.12. This is already to level 2, even though it itself only produced like 20 items. So you can see level 3 already, so it's catching up. I did apparently spill some things over here, though. So there's those. Now I'm going to power these assemblers on. I have some level 3s, level 2, level 1. And these will just kind of work, and we'll just see. This one is level 1 already. And this one is level 1 already, or level 2 now. You can see the speed, the crafting speed kind of increasing. So the nice thing is, like, it also, if you, like, pick these up to, like, let's say you want to rebuild a section of your factory, so you tear some up and replace them, they're not going to just lose all their progress forever. Once you replace them They will take a few minutes to catch up like this one did, but they won't just be like unleveled forever, which is really nice. So you can rebuild your factory and stuff, place new things, and they will eventually catch up to the level of what they should be. So these are level 4s. You know, they kind of just ran out of materials there, but you can see this is level 4, this is level 4. So at a cool way we can actually look at the max level of some of these. So this one you can see level 5. Really quickly, I'm just going to show you. If we go into the editor here, this actually has an entity for every level. So basically, well, kind of. This only goes up to level 9 for some reason, even though it technically, okay, they're not actually in order, so never mind. It does go up to 25. So at 25, this has a crafting speed of 0.75, which of course is the same crafting speed as a level 2 assembler. So like this can get up to that, and then of course levels to level 2. Level 2 goes all the way up to reach something, if we can find it here, like 49 is almost the same as a level 3. But what we really want to see is at max level for level 3. So if all your level 3s, if you produced 1,000,000 items in your level 3 assemblers, then you would have at the very end a craft speed of 2.98, which doesn't seem huge. I like that it's not overpowered, but it's pretty significant, right? I mean, the base craft speed of a level 3 assembler is 1.25, so this is more than, that's like triple that almost, or no, sorry, it's, yeah, it's more than double. It's not triple it, but it's more than double it, because 2.5 would be double. And then, of course, module effects stack on top of that. So once you have produced a lot of items, this can be really helpful, but it doesn't seem overpowered. I don't want to run this out too long, but I just wanted to give you guys a thorough overview of this. I think it's a really neat mod. Just kind of a way to kind of have your factory auto upgrade itself, which is super nice, especially when you, like, it just auto upgrades, like level 1s, level 2s, and 2s to 3s, which is super nice instead of having to manually go through and do it. And then your level 3s just continually get better. It will throw off ratios a bit, because you will have to constantly be calculating them until it hits the max level if you do that, but 1,000,000 items total produced isn't that much, because it doesn't have to be of a specific item type. And then lastly, let's just look at settings. There are none. You don't change anything. This is a very new mod though, so the dev may add in stuff like that. But anyway, there's a spotlight. I hope you guys enjoyed. Apologies for the link, but I did want to be thorough. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's a really neat concept. Link in the description to the mod portal page. You can check it out. And if you have any questions or thoughts, leave them below. If you did enjoy, a like is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to keep up with all future content. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.